So we found some nice mullet in this backwater. Here's me throwing on them. You can see I'm pulling in the net. I'm just popping it. Pop, pop, pop. The reason you do that is so they don't come out the bottom of the bag. If you pull straight up a lot of times, they'll just go underneath the lead line and get out. The net I'm throwing is an 11-foot net, 11 pounds, and it's got 3-inch stretched mesh on it. So you can see I got a good amount of fish in there. The next goal is just to sling them in the boat. So I'm rolling them over the gunnels here into the boat. You can see too, these mullet are big mullet, like 3 to 5 pound average. Big striped mullet. And if you look closely in the net while I'm clearing it, we caught a small sheep's head. He was too small, so we obviously had to let him go.
Oh yeah, you got sheep's head.
So just clearing all the fish out of the net, getting all the tangles out, and get ready for my next throw. I smoked him on this throw, landed right on top of him. It was a smaller school, but we still got a good amount. Again, I'm just popping the net in slowly. You can see they're all in there flashing in the net.
Yeah, just shut it off.
If you look at that big cooler right there, that's what we were trying to fill up for the day, so that was the goal. Fill that sucker up. Here's another throw. It got a little hotter during the day. When we started, it was in the 50s and 60s. Now it's in the 70s and 80s, so I took off the top so I'd cool down a little bit, doing a bunch of work. Again, a nice throw. We were getting about 20 to 30 pounds a throw. Clearing the net, getting all those mullet out. Another nice throw, just slinging them in.
You give me a water.
So here I am shoveling them in the cooler, getting them all ready. This was a big mullet. I was checking to see if he's got roe in him. This time of year they get fish eggs, which is roe.
Wow.
If you squeeze on the belly, a lot of times it'll come out, and that's how you know.
Whoa. Slippery.
Oh, we gotta make some money today.
Scooping all them fish in the cooler, trying to fill it up.
You gotta fill up that cooler.
Oh yeah.
So we know where they all went.
Yep.
And I obviously have a commercial
Here they are.
fishing permit. You can't do this without one. I think you're limited to 50
Jump
mullet
so high.
if you're
Jump
recreational.
so high.
So all these fish are going to end up going to the fish market. So none are going to get wasted.
Now you see why you grabbed the shell?
Oh yeah.
Another thing I like to note here is a mullet are good eating if you eat them the same day and you take good care of them. Basically, you have to ice them quick because they're a very oily fish. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a little salt water to it and making a brine, and that cools them down a lot quicker and the quality is a lot better. And you can do this with any fish. It doesn't have to just be mullet, obviously. Just adding a little more saltwater brine to it, cooling them down. There was a total for the day, ended up being 300 pounds, and it all went to the fish market.